Learner drivers will be allowed to have lessons on motorways in Britain from next year. They'll have to be in a dual-control car with an approved instructor.
Well, that was the news in August of last year, and now the new law is about to come into force. So, for the first time, we're going to have L plates on the M roads. Driving on motorways is an accepted part of everyday living. However, latest research shows that there are very high levels of nervousness from new motorists about using these roads, who up until now could only drive on them after they'd passed their test. Edmund King is chairman of the AA Charitable Trust.
Many new drivers are petrified of trucks and how to join the motorway, to leave the motorway, how to cope with different weather on the motorway. We did some research and 40% of women and 20% of males for up to a year after passing their test were too scared to go on motorways.
Well, that's a third of drivers overall. That's incredible.
Exactly, and yet per mile travelled they're actually our safest roads. So we want our newer drivers on the motorways, but also we want them to be trained how to use the motorways.
Motorway training for people after they've passed their test is a service offered by many driving schools across the country, like the one run by Mike Zielinski. 17-year-old James Cooper is one of Mike's students and has clocked up 15 hours of training so far. But tonight, he'll make history and take to the motorway for the first time.
I think it's great the fact that they allow new drivers to experience these skills before actually taking their test.
Yeah.
Gives them sort of, I guess, more confidence.
No nerves with the first motorway experience?
Not really. I mean, I'm going to be first person in Britain to be on the motorway as a professional driver, so I'm looking forward to it.
That's quite a claim.
Yeah, it is, definitely. It's probably going to be on a pub quiz or something like that. So
there you go. All we have to do is wait for the clock to tick over to midnight for it to be the 4th of June when the law changes. Here we are, we're on the slip road at 10 seconds past midnight. And here we go. James becomes the first learner driver in the UK to have an official lesson on the motorway.
Okay, so we've got 2 lorries now in front of you. Don't brake, yeah? So check mirrors. Move now. So you need to go to the lane number 3. Don't brake. You started to brake. Don't brake.
Overtaking maneuver.
That was quite easy, actually. I think Mike next to me is really helpful, especially that he can guide me on certain sticky situations. When I do start driving on the motorway, then I'll be able to carry this new skill forward. Thank you very much.
I thought that was excellent.
He's such a liar. I thought that was excellent. He needed a stiff drink. That's what he needed.
I think it's a good idea. Maybe